How's it going, everybody? John MacLennan here, and welcome to song number 5 of the Rubber Soul series. In today's video, we're gonna learn how to play Think for Yourself by the Beatles on guitar. If this is the first video in this series you've seen, I'm gonna be posting a brand new guitar lesson for every single song on the Rubber Soul album. This is the Rubber Soul series. We're gonna start out with some strong rhythms and a triplet that lead us into this verse progression. We're gonna learn the verse, the chorus, and the tag so you can get playing this song today. But before we get into it, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe. If you're new here, I post brand new guitar lessons just like this one every single day on the channel. Also, if you're interested in learning how to solo and do like some of the stuff I was doing at the beginning of this video, you can click the link in the description and get a free book that I wrote called Melodic Expressions. It's all about soloing and it's really gonna help you out. So check that out. All right, with that said, let's dive into today's lesson. Let's break down how to play Think for Yourself by the Beatles. We're gonna start off with this intro that uses some power chords and moves straight into the verse section. Here's what it sounds like. We're gonna start on this G7 chord, which looks like your typical major bar chord shape, but we're gonna take our pinky off and put it on the 6th fret of the B string. And John Lennon loved this chord voicing. And we're gonna play quarter notes right at the top like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then after 6 beats of quarter notes, we're gonna go. And we're gonna transition from this G7 into a power chord and move up 1 fret at a time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, triple it. And what I'm doing there is playing the G7 and then I'm just gonna go to 2 fingers. And I'm gonna move it up to the 4th fret. And then I'm gonna arrive at an A minor chord, which is the downbeat of the verse. So the intro goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then I put my pinky on there and I play an A minor bar chord by barring. And for the verse, we're gonna play a bar of A minor to a bar of D minor. And then a bar of B flat to a bar of C. Then we're gonna play 2 bars of G7, that first chord shape again. It's gonna sound like this. Now let's talk about the strumming pattern that I'm playing here. I'm playing on the first beat, sort of on the lower strings, 1. Then on beat 2, I'm hitting the higher strings, 1, 2, 3. And then on beat 4, I'm gonna strum the whole chord again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's my strumming pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then to this G7, again, a dissonant sound. Then we're gonna do the same thing again, but we're gonna make one change. Instead of 2 bars of G7, we're gonna play 1 bar of G7 and then go to 1 bar of A minor. So that'll sound like this. So the whole verse with the intro sounds like this. Then we get to the chorus, and the chorus is slightly funkier. We're gonna play this. Then we go back to the verse there. So I played 2 bars of C7. Then 2 bars of G7. Then I go to an E flat with a B flat in the bass, which is this chord here, the B flat in the bass. You could also do it like this, like your typical bar shape here, but put the B flat in the bass. Then we're gonna go to D7, which is just like the C7, but up 2 frets, and then to G7 for 2 bars. So C7, C7, G7, G7. E flat over B flat, D7, G7, G7. Then in the last bar, we do that intro figure again, which is just like what we played at the beginning. Now for the strumming pattern here, I'm gonna mix it up and play a little bit more of a funkier pattern. So instead of like, which is what we were doing in the verse, I'm gonna play 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and it's got a little bit more of a backbeat. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then think for yourself, 'cause and that's all the sections for the tune except for the ending. Now the ending, we're gonna do something called a tag. We're gonna play the chorus 2 times, but the last time we're gonna play E flat over B flat to D7 to G7, G7. Then when we do the tag, think for yourself, 'cause I won't be there with C7, G7. So that's our little change there. So it's then we do that again. Now we have 2 options on the end here. The last time we returned back to that G7, and the actual guitar on the recording just goes, just plays 8th notes, 1 and 2 and then rests. Now you could play that, or there's also another part where you hear this. So I like kind of ending on the riff, so and that's 5, 5, 3, 5. So 5 on the D string, then you come up 1 string, 5 on the A string, and then 3 back on the D string, 5 with a rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and. So the last time through the chorus, we're gonna play E flat over B flat, D7, then G7. Then we do the tag. Think for yourself, 'cause. One more time. Riff. Make sure to subscribe and check out the playlist. I'm gonna be putting all of these songs from the Rubber Soul series in a playlist so you can learn every song on the album and you can follow along as we go through this journey. Thanks for your support here on the channel, and before you go, don't forget to get your free book in the description below, or you could just go to www.johnmaclennan.com/freebook to download your copy today. I hope you got some value out of today's video. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next lesson.